So you decided you want something better than those low-end $200 chairs, but you're not ready to step up to that premium flagship level chair with the $1,000 price point. Here are some value picks for around $500 or less. Some of these chairs have been my picks for years, while others are brand new for the list, and stick around to the very end because I do have a bonus pick. The Eurotech Vera has been on our list of the best chairs for under $500 for what seems like forever now, but this is one of the few chairs on the market that has not experienced those massive price increases that we've seen since COVID happened. Now, this thing still packs a huge punch. It comes from a very reputable company, so you're getting a great warranty and free returns, and it has a very good build, especially for a chair for under $500. It has good adjustments with seat depth adjustment, seat height adjustment, four-way adjustable arms, and a good recline range with multiple locking positions and tension adjustment that is actually responsive. You can feel the difference with a few short turns of that knob, which is not going to be the case on a lot of chairs in this price point. Now, the highlights of the Vera and the reason that I pick it as one of the best chairs for most people for under $500 is because of how comfortable it is. It has without a doubt the most comfortable back and seat that you're going to find in this price range. The seat is very thickly padded. You do sink into it a little bit, but it is firm enough to provide you good support for 5 to 8+ hours a day. And the backrest is one of the best backrests on the market. The curve is just perfect. The mesh gives you really good elasticity to not sink in too much, but also provide you great support. Now, 2 reasons why you might not like the Vera. Number 1, it does not have a great headrest. It does have a headrest option, but it's not adjustable and it doesn't provide the best support. So if you're looking for a headrest, you might want to go with a different chair. And then number 2, the armrests don't have the best range on them when it comes to the height adjustment. They don't go quite low enough for me to use them perfectly at my setup. I do have to kind of work around the height, but other than those 2 aspects, this is a phenomenal chair for the price. The HON Ignition 2.0 is another great option if you're looking for a chair for under $500. The biggest advantage with going with this chair is that it's made by HON. HON, with their recent acquisition of Steelcase, is now, without question, the largest office furniture manufacturer brand in the world. And so you are getting a well-built chair, very, very good policies, and the backing of a very reputable brand by buying the Ignition 2.0. It's a comfortable chair. It's not going to wow you by any means. It does have cloth mesh, but it is tight enough and elastic enough to provide you with good support. The armrests are soft. They're not hard to the touch, and the seat does have pretty good cushioning. I don't like that it kind of has like the diaper kind of feel and sound to it, but it is soft and it is comfortable. So from a comfort standpoint, all around, it is going to be a well-rounded chair. It's not going to wow you, but it's not going to be uncomfortable. It's not going to be a deal breaker. It does have good recline, and one thing that I really like about the Ignition, as compared to almost every chair in this price range, is that it is flexible and you can actually move around in the chair, and you're not forced and stuck in one position with a solid hard frame like we do see on most chairs in this price range. And I also do not like the arm adjustments on the chair. You simply don't have any. You got the height adjustment, but the caps aren't going to move, and you don't have width adjustment, so you are going to be limited there. But it's a very well-built chair with great policies, and it's comfortable all around, so I definitely think that you should consider this one if you're looking at $500. The Colamy Atlas is the lowest priced chair on this list at under $300, but to me this feels much closer to a $500 chair than a $300 chair. So if you're looking to save a little bit of money, you only want to spend $300, you got to check this one out. It is loaded with adjustments. It comes with seat height, seat depth adjustment. You get 4-way adjustable arms, height adjustable lumbar support, a 3-way adjustable headrest, multiple locking positions on that tilt, and it's just a very well-built chair for the price. It looks really good, and it has some advanced technology like the knobs being hidden right on the side of the mech instead of under the mech, kind of like the Steelcase gesture, that really set it apart from other chairs in this price range. The back is incredibly comfortable. The closest thing I've seen to the Vera backrest of any chair even close to this price, so it is a very comfortable back. The seat is very comfortable for me. It is firm, a little bit firmer than most chairs in this price range, but it does soften up over time a little bit. One big drawback to the seat, though, is that it does have a smaller surface area just because of the way that it's designed. It almost tapers off from the top to all of the edges, which does make it feel a little bit smaller than it probably should, but you do get nice armrests as well as a great headrest. If you're looking for an awesome headrest on a sub $500 chair, then this might be it. The headrest is comfortable. The mesh doesn't pull your hair, which I've experienced a lot on chairs in this price range. And it's got 3-way adjustments, so you can position it anywhere that you want for relaxing or tasking, and the recline range is really, really good. 2 pain points that might be potential issues for some of you. The lumbar adjustment is plastic. There's not going to be a cloth or a pad there. Some people have said that they don't like that. For me personally, it hasn't been an issue. And then the armrests can feel a little bit firm for some people. They are padded. They're not rock hard plastic, but they're not going to be the softest arms on the list. The OM Affirm is another chair that we've consistently picked on our best under 500 lists because it provides a really good value, and it's held its price even through the COVID time period, very much so like the Vera chair. So this is just another chair that just gives you a lot of bang for your buck. It comes from a very reputable company. You get a solid build and a really good warranty. I think the two things that are going to attract most people to this chair, number one, the huge thick padded seat, and number two, the armrest. So the seat is really thickly padded. It's not quite as soft as it looks, but it's going to be much softer than most chairs in this price range and most ergonomic chairs in general. And the arms are incredible. Probably the best armrests out of any chair on this list. They have a massive adjustment range, 6-way adjustable arms. The pads are huge. Some of the largest pads you'll find on any chair, including when we compare it to chairs like the Herman Miller Embody, which is known for having massive arm pads. And the pads are nice and soft, and they're rounded on all of the edges, so there's no hard corners. You do get a nice backrest. It's got the standard mesh, so it doesn't have the same type of flexibility as a high-end chair, but it is breathable. You're not going to feel the frame on this one digging into your shoulders or your back, and you do have nice back height adjustment, so you can dial that in however you want to. One thing that might be missing on this chair for some people is it doesn't have a very pronounced lumbar curve, and there's no lumbar addition, so it's not the most supportive in the lower back when we're looking at some other chairs on the list, but it does come with the best headrest. You can also choose between a mid and a high back option, which is not going to be the case on most chairs. But one drawback on this one compared to a lot of chairs is going to be the seat depth. The depth of the seat is adjustable, but it's still pretty big, even at the lowest setting. So this chair is probably going to be better for mid to taller people. My last pick is going to be the Colamy High. Now, this is a chair that we have recently gotten into the office, but I'm very impressed with this chair. For me, this is going to be one of the nicest looking chairs that you're going to find on this list. It's got a very minimalistic design, very clean lines. It reminds me very much of a human scale chair, not only by the way that it looks, but also the way that it feels. It has a great seat. It is not a super thick pad, but it is soft. It provides great support, and you do have some movement to the seat, so it doesn't feel like you're locked in position, and the backrest is top tier. It's right there with the Vera for me as the most comfortable backrest that you're going to find in this price range. It doesn't have an added lumbar support. It's just designed in a perfect way to give you good support through your lower back all the way through your upper back without needing any of those extra gadgets or gizmos, which is really nice. And you do get that breathable elastic mesh, so it's very supportive all around. And I also really like the armrests. They come with you through the recline. They're 4-way adjustable, and they do have some padding to them. They're not the softest arms, but overall, I think that they're very well designed. And I do like the recline overall in this chair. I think it's super, super smooth. I'm just very impressed with this one altogether. There are a couple things that I think will be deal breakers for some people. I do question the longevity of the chair because Colamy only offers a 1-year warranty on this. So those of you that are really tied to warranties and guarantees, this might not be the best pick for you. If you're looking for pure comfort, a great stylish looking chair, then this one is a great option for the price. In the beginning of the video, I said that there was going to be a bonus pick because I truly feel that at this price point, there are better chairs that you can find out there, even better than the chairs that I offered in this list. If you are willing to shop in the used and the refurbished market, you can find a ton of value in this price point. I know that not everyone wants to sit in a used chair. If that's not your cup of tea, there are some refurbishers out there like us at btodd.com that do replace pretty much everything on the chair, including the seat pad and the fabric. So if you're willing to pay a little bit of a premium, you can find chairs like the Leap, like the Amiya, like the Aeron, like the Gesture, like all of the chairs that you see that are $1,000, $1,500, $2,000 for anywhere from $300 up to $700, $800, $900, depending on the refurbishing process and depending on where you purchase them. Now, if you want to save a ton of money, you can just keep your eyes open on things like Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist, pick up a chair, buy a refurbishing kit, give it a deep clean, and you're going to have a ton of value in a chair. If you want to fast track that system and go with somewhere like us or a refurbisher, we do have those chairs readily available. They go through the entire process. You're going to basically get a like new chair for about 50% what you'd pay retail, and it's still going to come with a lot of guarantees, warranties, free returns, things like that. So if you want the best bang for your buck for sub $500 and you don't mind using something that has been secondhand or refurbished or something like that, then I would highly, highly recommend checking out the used or the refurbished market.